You walk into your kitchen with complete purpose. You know exactly why you're there. You're confident. You're on a mission. And then, nothing. A blank. A void. You're standing there like a lost tourist in your own home, staring at the refrigerator, like it owes you an answer. Sound painfully familiar? Here's what nobody tells you. This isn't a memory problem. It's not age. It's not stress. And it is definitely not you losing your mind. What's actually happening inside your brain in that exact moment is one of the most fascinating psychological phenomena scientists have studied in decades. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at a doorway the same way again. But before we get into the science, quick question. Have you ever forgotten why you walked into a room while you were still walking into it? Because same. Apparently, our brains start deleting information before we even finish the crime. The confrontation, the psychology, and the stakes. Here's what's really going on. Psychologists call it the doorway effect. A landmark study from the University of Notre Dame discovered something almost unbelievable. Physically crossing through a doorway triggers your brain to create a brand new mental chapter. Like a book that slams shut the moment you step from one room to another. Your brain is constantly filing your experiences into what researchers call event boundaries, mental checkpoints that separate one moment from the next. And a doorway? That's one of the strongest event boundaries your brain recognizes. So when you cross it, your brain doesn't malfunction. It updates. It archives the previous chapter, including whatever thought was living inside it, and opens a fresh one. You weren't forgetting. Your brain was filing. Now here's where it gets unsettling. The same mechanism doesn't just happen with doorways. It happens with context shifts, changing environments, switching tasks, even just picking up your phone. Every transition is a potential memory reset, which means your brain is doing this to you dozens of times every single day, quietly erasing micro-intentions you never even knew you had. So basically, your brain is Marie Kondoing your thoughts without your permission. Rude, honestly. But here's the cliffhanger you didn't see coming. The people who experience the doorway effect the most aren't the forgetful ones. Studies suggest it's more pronounced in individuals with highly active, fast processing minds. Your brain is moving so efficiently between contexts that it's practically sprinting through event boundaries. In other words, forgetting why you walked into a room might actually be a sign your brain is working too well. But knowing that still doesn't solve the problem. So what does? The resolution. What you can actually do. Here's what the research tells you to do. And it works. 1. Verbalize your intention out loud before you move. Saying, "I'm going to the kitchen for my charger," forces your brain to anchor that thought across the event boundary. 2. Retrace your steps physically. Returning to the original room reconstructs the mental context your brain filed away, and the memory often comes rushing back. 3. Reduce context switching. The more you bounce between tasks, screens, and spaces, the more your brain creates unnecessary boundaries. Focus is a form of memory protection. Your brain is not your enemy. It's an overzealous editor, cutting scenes it thinks you don't need anymore. The real question is this: how many thoughts have you lost today without even realizing it? Think about that the next time you walk through a door.